Hello everyone, my name is RagingRaptor and I welcome you to a new video, and today I'm going to give you my personal impressions of the CS-59. And as we did before with the CS-63, we are going to play 2 or 3 games. Today I do want to try something out, so maybe I'm most likely going to have a quick cut between the first and the second game, because I just want to see if the recording is going well properly. As I'm starting to play around with it a little bit, I want to have it smooth as butter, and we'll see how that goes. Now, before we start with the CS-59, I have to say the CS-59 is probably the gem of this new tech tree. While I was grinding this tank, I was able to pump out an insane 3200 DPM for my personal skill level, which I am very, very happy, and it's kind of fun that it's actually only slightly worse than what the tier 10 has to boot. Obviously, I am a little bit worse with the tier 10. Feeling-wise, I'm not a kill, so I'm no skill for it too. But I'm fairly happy with the CS-59's performance. Now, why is it, in my opinion, so good? It has decent mobility, it has a great DPM, it has good penetration, and has decent gun handling. Those are all things which are very much needed to make this tank perform well. Sadly, I don't have that good view range because I decided to go obviously with the vents rather than optics, and I did want to have the vertical stabilizer. And without further ado, let's just jump right in. One funny thing about the CS-59 basically is that Wargaming decided to kind of screw over the people which have the tier 10 vehicle, because the tier 10 is literally 3 kph slower in reverse than this tank if the tier 10 is not using the turbocharger. Now obviously Ensk, it is a bad map. The matchup is actually very, very decent. Nothing to complain about that. But the map is poo-poo. And luckily there is no artillery, and you already know how I am standing with the good old clickers. Now, I'm mostly going to stay on the field. Why exactly I'm going to stay on the field? I can play hold down. It has 9 degrees of gun depression, which is, as far as I know, one of the best values of the tree. The tier 8 only has 8, so for high tiers, 9 degrees is great. The turret doesn't have good armor. Honestly, it's very not that good, but you can see the reload time is actually very, very decent. And no. I was used to playing War Thunder, and there obviously go shift into your aim, and here I have it on alt. I might have to change it to alt as well. Yeah, we'll see if we can squeeze off a shot right there. Sadly, this was poorly aimed by me, and we have to watch out because they are playing insanely aggressive. The new E75, maybe he gets off our side. Yes, he did. That is good to see. There is a Pantera. We should be able to squeeze off a shot. Sadly, it was a ricochet, and now he is getting, sadly enough, back into cover. The question is if I can penetrate him through the turret at this angle. I might be able to hit the lower plate of the Tiger. It's a little bit weird, obviously. I shouldn't stay too long. I will probably just try to squeeze off some shots while reversing, like this, because again, you can see the gun handling is fairly okay. And the DPM allows us to actually do such plays. I'm still trying to get a shot in. And you could see we actually got a ricochet over there, which is obviously nice. We'll take it. There we go. LHMTV was served. Back to the garage you go, my friend. I am a little bit worried about what the enemy is going to do. Luckily, we actually hit where we were aiming, because the side cheeks of the Emil are worse than what the other, than the rest of the tank. Let me see if I can get the lower plate. I think I did. I'm not entirely sure. So far, for us at least, it is looking fairly decent. We were able to get another bounce off of him, and even the 75, you know? I was saying that the guns, the turrets of this tank isn't that good, and I'm bouncing shots left and right. Again, don't get fooled by that. It's probably just CC luck. No, JK. I don't know, it's just we are very, very lucky, and we are in a very, very good position where we can actually abuse the good gun depression of this tank. And you can see they don't really hit the gunman. The gunman can actually bounce some shots, but for example, this shot up here, it would even bounce on a paper tank, and this is just because it's not an auto pen for them. So this is why they are bouncing right there. I still have to be careful. I don't obviously want to get blapped in the face by 530 alpha. I did got spotted, and I feel like this position started to lose its value, to be honest, as I can't really find any suitable corridors to shoot at them. Well, there we go. Obviously no 700 damage, we just dealt 366, which is great. This boyo over there. We can still try to penetrate. Okay, we are very lucky. Not gonna lie, we are very, very lucky with the bouncers of the enemy team. Obviously a little bit unlucky for them. I might just load some premium rounds right now. We are starting to run dry on normal rounds anyway, so we're just going to finish him off fairly quickly if he would hit. Yes, the gun sometimes as good as its accuracy on the move is, yeah, it can be sometimes a little bit a diva, you know. I do have to run away now because you can see we lost this part down here. SD-75. I might eat a shot. Yeah, I sadly did. Unfortunate for us. Might still have to stay here. Perfect. This guy is done for. That's great. Yeah, we didn't hit. I should be able to penetrate the E-75's frontal turret, even though it will be a tight squeeze, as obviously the penetration is maybe not good enough. And we'll see what we can do from this angle right here. Nothing, sadly, as he did reverse. Oh, he just shot. Okay, he's a free kill now, especially as he's showing us his side. Can we bait him into us? Great. Ah, damn it. It's unfortunate right there. But we did a very good performance. I take it. Just going for go for a jack tag, as it's the safe damage, to be honest. There we go. We can go a little bit lower. Oh, he just got penetrated by the T-49. Now we're just aiming like this, and we're doing a low roll, which is a little bit of unfortunateness. But that's not big of a deal. He's probably going to get stolen by him. And we did 4,200 damage in our first game. I take it. I honestly take it. Very, very good game. Very happy with the performance. And we'll see what we did in the aftermath of this game. Again, we got lucky with the bounces of the enemy. It does feel it's a little bit more bouncy than a tier 10 in my opinion, just because of this more rounded roof top. And you can see we performed fairly well with that. Sadly, the gun mark did go up quite a little bit, so we didn't receive any gun mark percentage in this game. We actually lost a little bit. That's just the fact that a lot of good players are playing a good tank. And yeah, I take it. Yes, I did spam a little bit of gold against the Emil and stuff, but we started to have a very, very bad accuracy. And you can see 3.3k. Sure, it's not the 3.6 of the tier 10, but then again, I'm not using improved equipment on the tier 9, right? Now, obviously, I am quickly going to cut the recording right here because I do want to see something if it is working or not. You can see we're going to keep that up right here. 4,208 damage. So I'll see you in just a second. It looks like the recording of the first game looks good. And again, here we still have our proof that we didn't do any cheating. We're still at 4,208 damage. We have still 100% win rate. And yeah, some time passed because I got a little bit caught up with dinner and then chilling a little bit. And yeah, whatever. Let's just jump into the second game and hope we can keep on doing this performance. Okay, now this map, it looks like this time skip or like this break was really good for us because we get a map which is usually very, very arty focused in top tier, at least in a nice matchmaking, even for the lower tiers, because there is, you know, there is no tier 7s which we could slaughter with no arty. I am going to look forward to that. Now the biggest question is for me personally, how am I going to play this? I personally already, I have a basic idea, but I'm thinking that in such games, or in this game, it may or may not be a little bit too passive. So I'm going to quickly change this one right here, because I kind of want to go to this little church, as this is a very, very decent position to start doing some damage onto the heavies, yet still being able to run away. And I still think I'm just going to do this as my other approach, even though there are usually, I could go over here, you know, where the other people said, like over there. And we'll see how it goes. Again, for the people asking why I did a little cut in the recording, it is I do wanted to see if I am now using a little bit different recording technologies, or not technologies, just settings, because I was thinking that some parts of my recording tended to lag a little bit, or just I actually don't know what the word is in English right now. Stutter. That was the word I was looking forward to. I really don't like that no one from our team went here, and I got spotted by the Roo and even got a lucky snap on the move by him. Especially with nobody coming here and him just being freaking annoying. Okay, I think the Jack Tiger just shot, so I take my chances to run away, because that RU is a binge and a half to deal with. So yep, that didn't work out as planned. Usually this is a very, very decent position, which I hear a lot of people saying I should go to, or, well, a lot of high skill players saying I should go to. Now we'll see what we can do right here. Maybe the Carnarvon Action 10 is doing a mistake. Maybe the T-54 is doing a mistake. I probably should have gone over there as well, I think. Now we are a little bit off guard. The good thing is there's nobody coming in here, and we are doing some passive scouting. Not passive scouting, excuse me for that one. We are doing some proxy spotting towards the RU, and you can see, bye bye buddy, you annoyed me once too many times, and now we already got 1400 free damage for our gun mark, which is something obviously the good old gun mark Raptor is taking. Now we'll see what we can do. I have to still watch out that there are like 4 more TDs not spotted. There are 3 more tier 8s not spotted, and there are 2 more tier 9s yet to be spotted. And obviously I do have to watch out. I'm pretty sure the T-54 did spot me, as you can see right now. Like, this is something you should always keep in your mind when you are playing the game for yourself. Who can spot you? Did he spot you? Don't, please, please, please do not count on your 6th sense. The 3-second delay very often is too little to help you out of the danger zone. Now we're doing one more blind shot. You know what? I'm feeling great. I might do another one, because I may or may not have this detracked him, so we'll see. And he actually was there. We actually did hit the wheels, and we sadly did 0 damage, so that's a little bit unfortunate. And he stopped. Doesn't matter. I do have overmatch on him. He's going back into siege mode, meaning now he is done for. Pretty sure. Sadly, we once again get another unlucky shot into his tracks. And come on. Looks like Wargaming doesn't want him to die. It really is unfortunate when somebody has this amount of luck and gets away with it. I really wish for me sometimes also getting that boner luck. Now that's a lot of luck, I would say personally. Especially as he's still alive, and probably will be a main reason why I'll be getting a lot of damage. I have to watch out for that one, especially as I got spotted. Yeah, he literally was shooting at me. You son of a gun, my dude. I'm going to finishing you off right now. You survived 1 too many shots, and we have to watch out for that Jack Tiger, as he wants to go for us. You know, at the moment, I don't care if we are bodying our, our DPG or damage per game, because look at that, 2,600 spot damage. Who can be mad about that? That's amazing. That's very good. We have to watch out. Pantera can obviously clip us for at least 720 damage. Leopard PTA still has a very punchy gun, 420 alpha. It's 30 more than what we have. So yeah, I'm taking it slow. Look, we are winning this flank already, which is looking good. We have to maybe watch out for that one over here, which is all fine. They can't really shoot at us, so maybe we can do some moves up here. Maybe we can spot somebody like the Jack Tiger. Ping it for our team. Maybe somebody's going to take him out because he should be in the line of fire for some of our people when they're, for example, over here. As you can see, shots are coming in. I'm going to do one more time the peek onto him. He did got a shot. As you can see beforehand, he had 200 and some HP. And you can see it looks like the ST1 is trying to do his best to finish him off. And it looks like the Skoda had enough of him going in for the kill. I am taking the shots for the Leopard PTA. And look at him melting. Maybe we can get another shot off. Yeah, we're doing another blind shot. There we go. 1390, getting the kill. Gotta watch out for this guy. He's not aiming at us, so that's perfect. We're giving him a free damage shot. Let's do another blind shot. You know, one thing I really have to watch out for is getting blind shot back. Maybe I wasn't, I was still spotted. So good, kudos to him. Kudos to him. I have to say it was very smart to shoot at me because I was still spotted. Now it's the question, where was he roughly there? One thing you should... it looks really like we are constantly bouncing our blind shots. It really does feel like it. Okay, this guy is a one shot, doesn't matter. So now we are going straight line to them over there and try our best. I really do hope we can squeeze out 3000 damage with the blind shots we did. I'm actually not sure that if we may or may not have hidden the blind shot or not. There is still a lot of HP left, and you can see we're running low on shells. That's, like, I never run dry on shells, but there were several occasions where I personally did run low on my precious ammunition load. Yes, I do have a decent chunk of HE with me, but then again, it is a very valuable one. It's 510 alpha. It's very good, you know? Gotta keep that in mind. Now let's see what we can do. Should we pad our stats a little bit? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's kill this guy. Not going to go for any detracking shots, which, well, I can go for a detracking shot on this guy. Or I'm just too bad and just failing. And because we are greedy sons of guns, we are going for this guy because we want the maximum amount of damage, you know. And now we are all the way down to APCR rounds, so maybe he will be annoyed that we are using APCR rounds, which is obviously a pity. I may or may not have by accident blocked the shot of our Lorraine. I'm very sorry for that one. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, going out of way. I actually didn't want to block him. Sorry. I might just write him in personal notes that I didn't want to block him, obviously. I actually didn't know that. So, 4,400 damage. Like, that game, you do not know how lucky you are. And again, I'm not cutting any bad games out. I'm insanely surprised how insanely well it is going. 5,000 damage, Jesus Christ, that's better than we had before, like holy macaroni. Again, I do have to say sorry to this guy, because I blocked him. I seriously didn't notice that I was blocking a shot for him. And look at that, now we have 2 kings in 4,600 damage. Jesus, like, we are very lucky. Like, I feel bad. I feel like you feel like... I feel like that you feel like I am cheating on you, but I'm not. That's literally what I'm lucky about. See? Yes, I did take a break between those games, but what the hell? I'm so surprised. 3,000 spot damage. That was a 5k combined game. I take it. Let's try one more. Let's try one more. So it looks like we did hit the Aishu blind, but we didn't really hit properly the Stritzwagen S1 blind. As you can see, he got 2 non-penetration hits, which dealt 0 damage to him, like as block damage, meaning we just hit his tracks. One was obvious, you saw it, and the other one was probably just during the game. Okay, Fjords. Okay, yeah, it looks like Wargaming wants me to have very good games because we again have a great setup. Okay, this map is a little bit weird. From the other side, I would do, for example, for the other side, I would go over here and try to shoot up and see what is happening. From this side, it's a little bit tougher. I think I'll be doing this move right here. I'm going over here. So I can start to give some side shots in the people which go down or go up. Because there will always be some people going up. And usually me going over here, which would lead to tanks like the Kampfpanzer 50T being very dominant in just being hold down. And again, with the mobility of this tank, obviously we still have the opportunity to go left and right. In general, this position down here, which we are driving to right now, is actually much more or much better in the tier 10 vehicle, in my opinion, because it is so much faster, so I can get into position much earlier. Okay, SU, please go out of the way. I do not want you to compromise my strat. And we obviously have a nice little rock right there. And do we spot somebody? Yes, we do. And we get some damage in, and now we have to obviously hide because we did got spotted. You can use double bushes on this position. We have to watch out though for the TDs. He did go down there without taking any damage. That was a little bit what I didn't want it to happen. But usually they always try to peek. Not here though. And we were able to punish him if our accuracy was slightly better. I'm not really understanding the moves he's doing. There is probably the convoy behind. And the WZ. Good to know, good to know. Just going to back up. Now trying to use the double bush strats. And now we are searching for a target, but sadly enough the T28 prototype needs to show us why it is supposed to be a prototype and not a serious vehicle, because he is annoying. No, jokes aside. Yeah, obviously there are some people up there. Maybe the standard B is doing another mistake. That would be like, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. So if he's peeking again and getting damage for that, then it's definitely on him. Yeah. That's on him. Now, like, we already basically know where the majority of the enemies are. That is great. That is amazing. That's good. We can't push in because there is at least a convoy and the Waffen and the... Well, okay, there we go. We got the convoy, huh? You know, kind of feel like that now it's time for me to move on. It was a nice spot knowing ya, but at the moment I don't think I can pull out much more from this position. Again, we have this mobility. Let's see if we can do something over here. Maybe kill the Kampfpanzer 50T. Maybe get some shots up there before everybody is dying, because of the Kampfpanzer 50T doing a pretty decent job at spotting our allies. This is like the problem which I personally think I did to our team, which was kind of bad to not go up here. But then again, I do not want to face the Kampfpanzer 50T when he's hull down, especially with the backup of the Standard B or Standard B, which can basically clip us for at least 1100 HP. Where are you? Could be pretty sure that he may or may not be going back, you know. No, he didn't actually went back. He didn't went back. He outspots me because for reasons. That is very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Especially with those guys pushing in. And Aisha immediately hits. Yeah, that was just pure unluck for me. The luck we had in the previous game is now on its way to pay us back. I really hoped to spot the Kampfpanzer 50T. And even though I am pretty confident in my abilities to know how the spot system works, sometimes still screws people off. Because I wasn't able to spot him, yet he was. Very weird. Yeah. We have backup from the SU, so I'm just going to go in here and for some reason miss that shot completely without even detracking him. So, yeah, there we go. The question is, how aggressive is it to go up here and try to get some shots in from the side into the Kampfpanzer, maybe into the Stridswagen, and maybe into the M41 when he is doing a mistake. Yep, not so happy if this game is turning out. Very, very... Question is... Not sure if he spots me or not. Don't think so. Yep. Kind of looks like the game really pays me back now for the previous good games. Yeah. And that's just well of thanks for us, I guess. There we go. He's done for, that's good. Either my view range is not good enough or is that far behind. Why do you ping me, dude? Yeah, I know the issue is up there, my buddy boy. I know that. I had first-hand experience. Looks like I should have gone in the first few minutes over here and not try to get some shots in from the side. Oh, there he is. Are you insane? Our Jag Tiger, I think our SU and our Jag Tiger both bounced him. And I got spotted by the M41, which is either here or either here. Well, this is how it comes around. We had 2 amazing games and suddenly we are just getting outfucked by the spotting system. Okay, honestly, I think this move right here, which we just did now, this was bad. That was just stupidity by me because I wasn't expecting to get spotted by something. I just wanted to get a shot into the Stritzwagen and didn't expect that the M41, which is or the Stritzwagen S1, which is probably around here, or even the M41, which is over there, to spot me. This part over here, which we received the majority of our damage, being the 1100 from the Kampfpanzer 50T and the ISU, I call shenanigans on this. I really do want to know how exactly he spotted me, because I should be able to spot him as well. He has not that good camouflage, neither do I. So yeah, I'm a little bit saddened about this game, but that's how it goes. I told you what the mistakes were, which I did. Especially in such a good matchup. In such a good matchup, I literally throw it away, which is very, 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 very bad. And you can see we're losing pretty decent, almost a 1% of gun mark, even though we aren't even close to being like at 100 games. Now it will be very interesting to see if our team can finish that one off. We also got a little bit unlucky with the ISU getting apparently a bouncer by him and bounced by him. But again, I guess after previous games where we also bounced the Stritzwagen S1 in the side, the game decided to really screw us over after we were having kind of a farm game. You saw it with the stuff like this. So for the IS-3, for example, personally speaking, I would try to go around right now. And maybe try to get into the city to kind of try and kill the M41. The biggest issue is obviously E75 with the HP model having 2000 hit points, and I'm pretty certain that we are most likely going to lose that game. I'm not entirely sure if it really was a Stritzwagen S1 which was around here which spotted me, or if it was the M41, but in general this was an insanely unlucky game for us, which I'm sad about. Well, we can't really do much. The question is how those people are playing this out. Will be hard to judge. I don't know where the Waffenträger of Panzer IV was, but yeah, this game I literally just got screwed over by being confident that I'm not getting spotted, and yet I'm getting spotted. That's why, for example, I did peek so aggressively to try to spot this, the Kampfpanzer 50T so our TDs can kill him, and it didn't work out. So yeah, most likely the Waffenträger of Panzer IV is camping in here or over here, something like that. I hardly believe he's up here. So now is the question, do those people draw it out? The IS-3, I kind of feel like he's AFK. But then again, probably did more damage than I did. Still so confused what really spotted me. Because on this distance, the M41, I should be able to spot him. Or maybe again, the Stritzwagen S1 was in there and spotted me. Like, for example, this move which he just did, I would have just peeked quickly over and go immediately backwards. Because why? I know that there is nobody over here which could shoot at me. Because right now he's literally also standing on the open field. And Sixth Sense won't help him. And now he's probably getting spotted. No, he isn't. But is the IS-3 now AFK? I think, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is AFK. So our people do have to win this themselves, it looks like. So weird, such a weird game. I'm sorry for that performance. I'm very sorry for that performance. This guy's position is not that bad, but at the moment it's a little bit too... I feel like it's a little bit too passive, but then again, maybe the E75 is going around. It's hard to judge, really. It's hard to judge. The E75 with full HP, with 2100 HP is just a little bit too much. Can he get a kill? Yeah, sadly he can't. Yeah, you know... This game, we would have needed one of those bounces we had in the end game. Then it wouldn't have been that big of a shit show. Now, I don't know. Going up, Like, I hardly doubt the Waffenträger of Panzer IV is going to move anywhere. He's probably just going to wank in his bush, because it's still full HP, obviously. Yeah, and there's E75, and we can see that our IS-3 is AFK, and he's literally getting, yeah. That's so unlucky. Getting rewarded for not playing well. Like, those are the points in time where I personally get also kind of annoyed. Nice that he got penetrated. He really can play this position. He just has to stay there, to be honest. Well, I guess he can take a little bit more the safer approach, and you could cut down this tree, to be honest, to get an additional camouflage. But, yeah, we'll see what it can do. Sadly, in spectator mode, we cannot see through the bushes, which is a little bit annoying. Then we could see if he's doing proper double bush strats, because now he has to. He has the opportunity to kill the E75. I don't think the E75 is a good player from how he played so far. Again, obviously I can say I didn't play good either from this performance, duh. But being full HP in these stages of the game, especially with the HP configuration, kind of feels awkward, in my opinion. Like, I'm not sure if he could have driven up here without getting spotted while he was moving around, or he maybe is just waiting over there. I guess it's still a good thing that the Jack Tagger is coming back, to be honest. I do think that the Type 61 still needs to give them some rear cover so they don't get, like, it will most, like, I don't think this will be a draw. They have enough HP to wipe our team, period. They don't have enough DPM. They only have enough DPM if they come in one after another. So yeah, it will be very interesting to see how they perform. Now, somebody has to look behind. The Type 61, I don't understand what he is doing, because, yeah, like one guy, like both TDs looking forward, that is fine, I guess, and I don't know what he is doing. It's kind of risky to go into this position because you are getting spotted if you shoot, as far as I know. Please don't drown yourself. Oh my goodness gracious, what is this game? That's a punishment for having 2 good games in a row. I don't think... Well, never mind. He might actually be able to get out. He might be able to get out if he can reset again. Ooh. That was a close call, buddy. It looks like the enemy is way too passive. Like, they have a full HP Waffenträger, they have almost full HP E75. They should have that in 2 minutes, you know? Yeah, I really do not like this position. Like, I played this position and you can barely maintain or make a bush, you know, like a double bush. Okay, there is the Waffenträger and there they're coming in. Yeah, you can see this will be insanely hard for them to win, because now he's spotted and D75 will snipe at him. He doesn't understand that. He's driving even forward, buddy boy. Why would he even do that? And that's exactly why they shouldn't have gone from behind. I got spotted. Now he's dead, I think. Yeah. So unlucky. It's so unlucky. I could have carried that game without any issue if I wouldn't have getting screwed over by my own knowledge about the view range system. Because, again, I gladly say it again, I do not know how the Kampfpanzer 50T spotted me while I didn't spot him. There weren't so many bushes in between. And yeah, and obviously the most accurate sniper shots by the Suka Blyat gun really sold it down for us, and yeah, we were... It's very, 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 very frustrating that we had this performance, to be honest, guys. Very, very frustrating. Didn't deserve that. Very unlucky. We missed so many shots even. But yeah, that's what we can do. We still are above 3,350 damage, but you can see one garbage game kills our DPG by almost everything we had. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you've seen what not to do on fjords, especially when you know where the ISU is. I didn't know that he could shoot me, and again, I didn't know I got spotted by most likely the M41. And yeah, the Kampfpanzer 50T, I will know next time that I either go full aggressive into him or I'm not going at all. My name is RagingRaptor, thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below if you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers guys, and good luck on the battlefield.